spectrum, all colours combined into one. In some ways, you could think of white magic as either of these things. White magic is the tool you use to access the spiritual realm. What? Ghosts, dreams, creatures from other places, the thoughts of those around you. With white magic, you can experiment and communicate with things that are normally hidden. There is one thing I need to warn you about. Some people have tried to use white magic to control minds and spirits instead of asking for their aid. Don't do it. You will regret it. Now, shall we go on with the lesson? What sort of warning is that? Does she mean that it won't work, or that we'll be expelled, or arrested, or our brains will melt, or what? I think there's more chance of our brain being melted in, red magic, which is destruction magic, but you know. Ah, here we are, I've taken everything. I hear someone outside. It sounds like someone's crying, and there's certainly music to accompany that. Ellen? What's wrong? Was one of the seniors picking on you again? That letter, the love letter I helped you write, someone gave it to Professor Gramenar. I told you that would happen! If it just gave me the option to say no, I don't want to write a fucking love letter to begin with, we wouldn't be in this shit, would we? Stupid people! And then he did the spell to find out who wrote it, so he blamed me and he wouldn't listen, and now I have detention, and I've never had detention in my life, and... What? How would that love letter get to the Professor? I gave it to... Damien! He's evil! He gave a love letter to someone else! Let's murder him! I reach out and give Ellen a quick hug. It'll be okay, I'm going to find out what's going on. Oh. I stomp through the halls and... driven by the fires of righteous fury. Even the seniors I pass on my way don't dare challenge me. Falcon Hall, home of the pretty boys. He must be around here somewhere. Damien! Is my favourite freshman looking for me? I jab my finger into his chest. You gave my love letter to Professor Gramenar! He read it out in front of everyone, and then he did a spell to see who wrote it, and now my roommate's got detention. Your roommate? She has better handwriting than me. So that doesn't look like a too angry face there, does it? So she rewrote it on pink paper to make it look cute. She did me a favour, and now she's being punished for it. I hope you're happy! That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, Ogu, I'm sorry. I can't take it seriously if he's going Ogu. I shouldn't have been bragging. That's what started this. Bragging. Wait, what? I was telling some of the guys I'd made my freshmen write this letter for me. I was showing off. I'm ditching you at the first possible thing, mate. They thought it was funny, the very idea of a girl writing a love letter to someone like me. When I was at class yesterday, someone broke into my room and stole the letter. Oh. I thought they were going to use it to tease me. I never imagined that they would try and use it against you. I had no idea your roommate was involved. Well, I'm not going to let them have the last laugh. Come on, Ogu. First I'm going to apologise to your roommate in person. Then I'll go to Professor Gramenar. If someone gets detention for this, it should be me. He grabs my hand and pulls me along the corridor, slightly roughly. He looks a bit scary when he's mad. But I bet I did too. I know just how this feels. It's so unfair when mean people hurt innocents for no reason. Oh, I gotta strangle whoever wrote this script. Points, it's worse than the plague. When we reach Horse Hall, I detach myself from his grip. Let me go and fetch her. I don't think she'd react as well if you suddenly barged into our room. He sighs. Of course. Not because you're a demon, just because she's upset right now. You're right. I'm sorry. I'll wait. I enter the room. Ellen is sitting on her bed with an odd expression on her face. Ellen, Damien's here to apologise. Some bullies stole his love letter to pick on him. He said he'll go to the professor and explain. That's right, he doesn't have to. What? William already did. He came to check on me, and I told him the whole story, and he's class president, you know. And he said he could fix it. Oh. He's very sweet. So, will you come talk to Damien? He feels really horrible about what happened. And I yelled at him too, so I feel kind of guilty. Guilty? It was his idea! Ugh. She goes outside to talk to Damien. So, her senior already rose to the rescue. Well, I guess that's good. The important thing is that it gets sorted out. Okay, so no one spoke to anyone. Well, not in my vision anyway, so that's good. It's not until after I wake up on Friday morning that I realise something very important, which should have occurred to me before now. Virginia! Psst! Virginia, wake up! What? It's Friday the 13th! Oh yeah, so it is. So? Are there any special rituals we need to do, or not to do, to protect us from magical bad luck? Oh, no, Friday the 13th is good luck when you're a witch. Oh, so it's a good omen that our initiation finishes today. Oh, thank fuck for that. Now let me finish sleeping. She pulls the covers over her head and ducks by the looks of it. Blue magic, woo! Right. Light. A gentle glow improves visibility in the caster's location. I am going to be learning red, blue and green magic from now on. Just, you know. Just saying. After the day's activities, we're all called together into the gym again. Just freshmen at first, standing together, confused, heard, and whispering about the crazy task we'd done this week. Then we hear the sounds of heavy bootsteps, marching in union. Bow down! Look up! You're too tall! Don't turn your back to me! Lower! Lower! After a few minutes, we're all lying flat on our backs on the floor. And that's when William takes the stage. Welcome, freshmen! It's time for the final phase of your initiation. Karina will be passing on the blindfolds. Please put them on. A long-haired girl from Snake Hall tiptoes around the room, delicately placing a strip of dark fabric in the hands of each freshman. Blindfolded? What are they planning to do with us? Well, everyone else is doing it. Okay, now I can't see and I have no idea what's going on. I hear people moving around, whispering, 1 or 2 giggles. They... like an orgy, or what's going on? I wait. Eventually I feel a hand touching my shoulder. It gets lower and lower, no? Sit up, carefully. Now on your feet. I stand up, with unseen hands under my elbows, steadying me. Then one of the hands pushes me. Hey! Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. I feel myself spun around, passed from hand to hand. Stop! They hold me, swaying in place. For your own safety, do exactly what I tell you. Walk forward, slowly. That voice sounds similar. Well, whatever, I'll play along. It's Damien, isn't it? He's taking me to the dark park. I follow the instructions of the voices and try to guess where I'm going. Through the buildings, out a door, across the grounds. Step up. Up? Careful now, don't hit your head. I feel a hand on the top of my head, guiding me into a van? White van! I'm definitely being raped. Sit down and I'll strap you in. I can hear other people being guided into the remaining seats. So, okay, we're going for a drive. To the mall, to a cave, to a hotel, to a secret underground temple. No, to a dark park. ... At least we arrive and are carefully ushered out of the car. Surprise sex! Oh. Well, this is awkward. Oh, God. What? Initiation is over. Now it's time for the party! Groups of students lounge by the lakeside, seniors and freshmen mingling freely. Long tables groan under watermelons, punch bowls and chafing dishes. There's soda and barbecuing games, and presents from the seniors to their freshmen. You brought me a present? Actually, we were supposed to make them, but I've never really been good at that sort of thing. So, here. He hands me a small box. Inside is a condom. Inside, I found a small object I don't immediately recognise. It looks like some sort of tool. Maybe a pocket knife? It's like the next task, going around like stabbing someone. Gonna shank your mate! Yes, but my teeth aren't sharper than the steel. Oh! I feel dirty. Oh. This was mine when I was a little boy. I kept it with me like a lucky charm, but now I want you to have it. Oh, when I stop talking to you later, I'll give it back. He smiles at me and seems so perfectly happy that I can't imagine anyone would ever think him an evil demon. Apart from the wings. Come on, let's go join the party. It's just getting started. Alright. Everybody's here. This would be a good chance to get my roommates to meet Damien and see that he's not a bad guy. But if that backfired, and they said something mean to him, it could spoil the party. What should I do? Oh, girls just wanna have fun. Yeah, that one. Did anyone bring games? Are we allowed in the water? It's too bad we didn't bring swimsuits. I'm not sure I can swim wearing robes. You could always take them off. Oh dear. What? Just kidding. Yes, kids will swim here. There's a safety barrier set up to block off the deep parts. You probably should take off your cape, but robes are fine. They won't be too heavy? Only when you get out the water, and then I can dry you off. Stop coming on to me! Like William did for Virginia. Orcs. If you'd rather play games, there are hoops and darts. Darts? Lawn darts? I thought those were illegal. What's a lawn dart? Things with metal tips that you throw and try to stick in the ground. Like javelins, I think. I'm not sure. I've never seen one. I just heard that they're dangerous. I thought they were talking about darts with flights and you hit a dart board. What? Not weapons. These are for games. They're not real darts. They're just sticks with feathers on the end. You throw them at the hoops while it rolls. You mean in the circle. Anyway, we can do whatever you like. The party is for you, you know. I mean, it's for the freshmen. So, should we get some food or find a game or get wet? What do you want? Let's swim then. You pick the worst option. The water looks nice. If we eat first, we'd have to wait too long. Last one in, kisses a hula. Whatever the hula is. Oh, no stress. Woo. And so we spend the afternoon having a good time together. Still coming on to me. On Saturday morning, I wake up to find envelopes under the door again. Our allowances! And one extra. My parents finally wrote to me. Is this where she's going to get really house sick or something? Because that's usually the thing, isn't it? I open up the envelope intending to skim through it quickly, but it turns out there's not much to skim through. They send their love and hope I'm having fun at boarding school. That's it. No mention of what I've been doing, no question about any friends I've made, not even question about magic. How can they not ask about magic? Before I got here, I had no idea what was possible. There was only that brief moment of magic when I was 13, before the officials came off to turn the power and give me the choice. For 3 years, I've had to wait and wonder, and now I'm finally starting to discover this entire world of possibilities, and they don't even ask! Maybe they don't want to bother me in case I'm busy, or they figure out I'll tell them what I want to tell them. I still haven't written. I'm so bad. I write them a letter. Tomorrow. Really? But for today, I have to decide whether to go out or not. No, let's stay in the study. Oh, okay, so you're going smart by doing that then. After breakfast, I sit down to figure out what to write my parents. Okay, so today's Sunday, that was quick. I could tell them about the strange professors here, but I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. There are lots of silly stories about things that happen during initiation, but I'm not sure if you can really appreciate them if you weren't here. They might think it sounds like bullying. Yeah, it was. Just saying. I guess I should tell them about my bedroom and the food here, things like that, so that they don't want to worry about me. They'll want to know that I get enough sleep and I remember to brush my teeth. This is going to be an exciting letter. And my roommates, I should write about them. We've been so busy. We don't know each other all that well yet, but they're both good people. One of them's got carrots on their head. It's just crazy. Poor Ellen's had a hard time this week with initiation. I'm sure she's glad it's all over. As for magic, I've learnt a few things, but I haven't probably done proper magic yet. Just classroom exercises, so I'll wait a while before I tell them much about that. Mail doesn't go out on Sunday, so I fold the letter up and stick it in an envelope, but I don't seal it yet. I can get a stamp from the on-campus post office tomorrow. Okay, what's the betting you forget? I think I'll go for a walk. I wander around the campus, wondering how long the leaves will stay green. This is a magical place, so it might be green like this all year. I added an extra green. I'd missed the fall colours though. What one's fall? Is that autumn, I assume? I wonder what witches and wizards do for Halloween. Dress up like normal people? As I'm thinking that, my own personal Halloween decoration makes an appearance. That's not a very nice way to describe someone. Hi, Damien. He looks at me oddly. What are you up to? wants to do something together? Why?